have, I think, restored your status in the game as one of the best coaches in the football coaching profession, right? I'll include college and NFL because look, that to that point, he's one of those rarities where he's had success both at the NFL and college level, right? This is not about if is it dumb or it'll be a bad idea for himself to go to NFL. I think he could be successful at NFL, even though I believe it's more of a younger man's coach game nowadays. The kind of trend of the game flies in the face of what he likes to do. But hey, I can absolutely understand him wanting to go back because he was, a bad first half away from winning in a Super Bowl, right? So it's very understandable, and it's understandable for a team to be interested in him. But at the same time, it's not about that. It's about how he's going about it, right? In a circus year to year. It's not like this is like something that we deal with every few years, guys. Like every 2 or 3 years, you know, Jimmy kind of gets the itch and he's kind of throwing it out there. This has been a year to year to year thing, right? Every time a coach job comes open, going back to when Andrew Luck was still playing, there's always like every offseason, hey, does Harbaugh want to reunite with Andrew Luck and Andy, right? It's always remember there was rumors of was Ross going to want him in Miami at a certain point in time, right? It's always something. And I don't want to hear anything about, well, hey, teams call college coaches all the time. Now, how come you mostly hear about Jimmy? You never really hear about anybody else.
Yeah. The
Either
one time I
he's
heard about
go
Lincoln
ahead,
was the Cowboys job. That
the
was
Dallas
about it.
Cowboys.
That
Yeah,
was
but
there
that
was a
that was a
lot to that.
rarity.
Right.
Right. There was a lot of smoke to that. I understood it. Really good young team. And it's not the fact that you're putting those fielders out there. It's that it's this continuous circus. And now, to what Mark brought up earlier, you, and it's funny, Des. Me and you gave him credit, right? Because when he came out and made that emphatic statement, I will be coaching for Michigan 2023. We gave him credit because for the first time we're like, wow, maybe he's finally learned his lesson to, you know what, let's not have any noise. We're having a really good year. Let's squash any potential speculation before we even get
Yeah.
to the offseason, right? It looked like he was doing it in a professional manner.
And just
Yet here
early,
we are
quick.
again.
It was like 24 to 48 hours, and that his quote was already out there, and I'm like, that is how you quell a rumor. Just like, no, listen, no, this, nope, squash it, be done with it, and move on. But I don't know. There seems to be merit to this, and the odd part is if I'm the Panthers, I'm keeping Steve Wilkes as my coach. The Las Vegas Raiders just tried this.
Well,
They
look,
had
man.
an
Yeah.
interim coach who had that team in the playoffs. Now, I don't think the Panthers can make it at this point, but
No, they're
nonetheless, the
eliminated. They
last
don't have a
month, the
quarterback
last
though.
6 weeks, they've been playing terrific.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's just
that's a
listen,
whole nother
you
conversation. This
I,
whole I'm with you.
it's
Trust
just
me.
odd, but
Mark, if you ever want to open up an NFL channel, me and Des would love to do it. And by all means, we'll
Don't
take
think I
that.
even thought of it.
Yeah. But look, fact of the matter is, man, it's just and I don't understand if you want to have sustained success with this program, how are the actions you're taking going to allow for that to happen? As the CEO, which you currently are, the CEO of this program, are you doing everything that you can and that you're supposed to do to make this program healthy and profitable and successful on the field? I say with an emphatic no to that. An emphatic no. So then he's not doing his job. He's not doing right by his job. And it's okay to say that, guys. You can separate it. And I don't know why a lot of fans can't do it. You can separate, and we said, and Mark, before you got here, just like in the post game, we've been battling with fellow Michigan fans talking about JJ's disaster performance. And every time we try to critique it, people want to just defend him, till the cows come home, and not like we're saying he's bad. No, he had a very bad day. But anyway, the point is that you can separate what a coach has done with his record compared to how he's handling a particular situation, a scenario that continues to happen. And there's nothing that should be defended by what he is doing. I'm sorry, it just shouldn't be.